authentic moment. Um, I got to the gym early this Monday, right? I got here about 4:15, so I came to help coach and learn from coach for the setting up the class and just running the gym in general. So I want to learn how to do this. And I get to the gym and coach is like, "Yo, you here early? You here to work out or you here to help?" I said, "I'm here to help." He said, "All right." And I'm thinking I'm doing good, and he's like, "I want you to count how many people in the gym." So it's like 9 people in here. He said, "That's how many people beat you to the gym." So that's just his mentality. You think you're doing good, and coach is always like on to the next step. He never really bashes or celebrates that much. He's always like, okay, constantly challenging you to get better. So the next day, I make it to the gym and nobody beat me. I'm here. I'm here. I think the only person that was here was him. So I get here. He was like, "Oh, you made it to the gym. You the second one here. That's good. That's good." He said, "Now look at you. Now you got to eat your breakfast. You got to sit and get your mind right." He said, "It's all right. I'm gonna set up. I'm gonna do the setup. You just get your mind right." So I wasn't even prepared to really help him that morning like I should have been. I didn't have my breakfast prepared. I didn't eat before I got here. So he started talking to me about habits, and he's telling me, you got to develop, certain habits to be successful. He starts telling me about Michael Phelps, how he has a routine, how he won the world championship. He was blind. He had water in his goggles, and the way he won was he kept the same routine every day in and day out. So when he got in the water to race, it was all muscle memory. Like he already had it memorized. It was nothing but routine for him. So he could have, easily just closed his eyes and won that race, because basically that's what he did. So and coach telling me all of that, man, it challenged me. Coach has an interesting way of seeing things, has an interesting way of looking at the world. I have my own perspective, but when I put it with coaches, it's just like, man, I don't know. It's just out of this world sometimes, man. The level he's on, and I appreciate that. My destiny is tied to Coach Lynch. God puts people in your life for a reason, and he is a significant person in my life, period. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't had many significant people in my life anyway. So when I see one, or I find one, I know it's there. I know who it is, and he's one of them. And I thank God for that. So that just goes back to me developing the right habits, me doing what I need to do to be successful, me listening, humbling myself, being able to apply everything I'm learning, because it's not easy. It's not easy. It's simple. He'll tell you things. It's simple, but it's not easy, because he's challenging you every step of the way to get better. Oh, you here early? Okay, now what about this? Okay, now you got that down pat, but what about that? Like, it's always something else. It's always another step. It's always another process to the process. And you got to learn that. That's a mentality that I didn't have before I got here. I would always just complete the task, never really thinking beyond that, thinking I'm good because I did it. I completed it, But to be successful, to be prosperous, to flourish, you got to keep going. You got to keep going one step above, one step beyond that. Like even doing this right here, he told me to make this vlog. I don't do this. I don't make video vlogs. I ain't the type of person to get in front of no camera and start talking, because that ain't what I do. But he's taking me out of my comfort zone. He tells us to get out of your comfort zone. And when he tells us that, I start to think, okay, so basically I need to get comfortable in my uncomfortableness. And that's how I look at it. Anything that seems like it's going to make me uncomfortable, I need to do it. Anything that I feel like is out of my comfort zone, something I don't normally do, that's what I need to attack first. So, he teaches us to be lions and not to be gazelles. And if you are a gazelle, you need to be the fastest gazelle on, you need to be the fastest gazelle out there. You don't need to be the slowest, because the slowest gazelles always get eaten. It's always the ones that get eaten. So that's how I attack the day. That's how I attack everything he throws at me. I just attack it. I just go straight at it. It ain't, you know, he that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. Yeah, that's it. AWOL, man. AWOL for life. Thank God for this place. Peace.